Yeah, we're going, lads and lasses. It ended at St James's Park. Newcastle United 3, Ipswich 0. Ipswich, of course, now relegated down to the Championship. Commiserations to any Ipswich fans watching this video. Of course, I hope that your team does return back to the Premier League sooner rather than later. Fantastic fan base, brilliant team, brilliant manager, and I'm sure you will be back in the Premier League sooner rather than later. But today, Newcastle seen a fantastic victory in the return of Eddie Howe to the dugout as well after his battle with pneumonia. Not fully fit yet, of course. He did have to sit down quite a few times throughout the match, but it was nice to see Eddie in that dugout today, and it proved, Eddie coming into that dugout added that extra spark to the team. We're seeing a change to the lineup that we hadn't seen, of course, in the previous games, with one change being made with Joe Willock coming in for the injured Joe Linton. And Joe Willock, I thought, didn't have the best of games, but he did have some moments throughout the game. Again, Sandro Tonali was absolutely fantastic, as always. Bruno had a fantastic game as well. Kieran Trippier was absolutely amazing. 2 assists for Kieran Trippier, almost 3 assists in the game. Both of his assists coming in the second half. One for the Dan Burn goal, one for the Will Osula goal. Yes, Will Osula scored his first Premier League goal for Newcastle United today. Fantastic. Absolutely chuffed to bits for the lad. What an amazing goal it was. The first goal of the game was scored by Bruno, but then disallowed because Michael Salisbury says that there was a foul on the goalkeeper. When you look at it back, in my eyes, obviously biased being a Newcastle United fan, but in my eyes, it wasn't a foul. It was way too soft. There was too much in on it, for it not to be anything other than a goal, to be honest. The Ipswich defender, I felt, was pushing Bruno towards the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was also coming towards Bruno himself as well, like throwing himself into him. But at the end of the day, they disallowed that goal. Eventually, we did get on the score sheet. It was Isak getting on the score sheet from the penalty spot just before half-time after Ipswich's Ben Johnson was sent off for 2 bookings because he had picked up a yellow card, and then he decided to hold Isak as Isak was well away. Obviously, that's going to be a second yellow card, and that's going to be a marching orders right there, and of course it was. And then that was it for the first half. We'll go in at half-time, come out early second half. Dan Burn gets on the end of a lovely cross by Kieran Trippier at the back post at the Gallagher end. Bang, back of the net, above the rest. Dan Burn with a header into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And then Will Osula getting on another assist by Kieran Trippier with a late header to, of course, make it 3-0 in Newcastle. See out the game from there because Ipswich really didn't want to then push forward or come out at all because they knew that if they did, we were going to hit them and hit them hard. But we did see, Sven Botman make his first appearance since February, coming off the bench after recovering from a knee injury. And of course, that win today sees us move up to 3rd in the Premier League table, improving our chances of Champions League football next season. And of course, as I said at the beginning of the video, that win for us today also confirmed the relegation of Ipswich from the Premier League, so they will be playing Championship football next season. For me, some little point moments from the game, like I say, some brilliant performances from some of our lads. For Ipswich's side, I thought Liam Delap was really, really good. He gave a good account of himself in the game, and obviously he's going to be in massive demand now that Ipswich is relegated. He does have that release clause in there, but it is entirely up to him if he decides to leave Ipswich to continue playing in the Premier League, be it for whichever team. Obviously, our team, Newcastle United, has been linked with him, but there is plenty of teams in the Premier League that have been linked with him. Or he could do the Jamie Vardy approach of things and stay with, of course, Ipswich and go down into the Championship. Obviously, Jamie Vardy didn't do it that way, but you get me meaning. You know, being loyal to the club that has given him his chance, and you know, helping them to get back up into the Premier League next season. So let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like I say, a fantastic game, brilliant performance by the lads. Nice to see Eddie Howe back on the sideline as well today. It was a breath of fresh air to see him there, and it was nice to see, you know, that he did actually get up to the sideline a few times throughout the match. But it is going to take time. Of course, pneumonia is no joke. It is going to take time for Eddie Howe to get back to full speed. But nice to see him there. It'll have sure been a boost of confidence to the fans, you know, because I was happy to see him there. I'm sure it'll been a boost of confidence to the players as well on the pitch to see Eddie on the sidelines today. And, you know, Tyndall did a fantastic job as well today. You know, when Eddie was sitting down, we're seeing Tyndall standing up, you know, shouting the orders across what he did have to today. And let's just hope, you know, we can keep that momentum going and get ourselves our Champions League football next season. Like I say, before I round off the video, my condolences, of course, and sympathy to, of course, Ipswich, who will be going down to the Championship. Like I say, I really do hope you come back up. Fantastic club, fantastic support, fantastic manager, you know, and a well-respected team, and massive connections between us and Ipswich with Bobby Robson. And it was nice again, like in December, to hear, you know, the walking in a Robson Wonderland, ringing around this terraces. Of course, it's in James's Park, just like it was in December at Portman Road. But anyway, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hit a like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. However, lads.